Craftsman's Lifetime Guarantee is one of the greatest promises ever made in retail. If a tool broke, they replaced it for life. But how did they manage to stay in business while offering free replacements for life? To understand this, today we're going back to the source, right here in this original Sears Craftsman catalog from 1959, to uncover the truth behind their guarantee and answer the true secret to why Craftsman dominated toolboxes for well over half a century. While Craftsman may not have always been ranked as the single best tool brand on the market, the steel, design, and manufacturing standards were consistently excellent. The tools were built tough, designed to withstand professional use, and easily justified their price tag. This foundation of quality was absolutely essential because without a reliable tool, the promise itself would have been worthless. The quality was real, but the true strategy behind their lifetime guarantee promise was a different kind of genius. The legendary success of the Craftsman brand wasn't accidental. It was by design, and you can see their promise to their customers proudly written right on the cover of this catalog, which reads, "Satisfaction guaranteed or your money back." For decades, that simple, powerful promise transformed a wrench into a legacy. This simple assurance didn't just help them sell tools, it sold an image of durability, reliability, and value meant to last not just your lifetime, but for generations. This promise built loyalty that money can't buy, and that customer loyalty was the key to unlocking the true secret behind their promise. To truly grasp the scale of the brand, we must look at what Craftsman was selling in 1959. This wasn't cheap hardware store filler. This was a comprehensive, serious tool line that commanded serious money. In this catalog, Sears advertised their flagship product, which they proudly called our biggest and best Craftsman 177-piece mechanics tool set. This was a massive collection, complete with a heavy-duty steel roller cabinet, selling for a significant $225. That single investment, which is the equivalent of over $2,000 in today's money, shows that the guarantee was absolutely crucial to securing the trust of serious professionals and high-value customers. You could even finance it with a $22.50 down payment. The line catered to every need and budget. You could find the 119-piece set for $152.95 or a full 94-piece set for $99.95. Every purchase, regardless of price point, was built around the same bulletproof promise. But the confidence wasn't just in the number of tools they had to offer, it was in the technical details. Sears was keen to advertise technical superiority, stating that their tools were drop-forged and precision-machined. They explicitly advertised that their sockets were made of super-tough alloy steel and were built to stand up to twice the load required by government standards. They even offered specialty innovations like chrome edge thread cutting sets, which used a hard chrome process to keep cutters sharp 3 to 5 times longer than ordinary ones, all selling for prices like $25.95 for the 22-piece set. They sold everything from the largest tool chests to highly specialized equipment. They even offered metric and Whitworth tap and die sets, specifically for foreign car repair, priced at $22.95. This immense variety, all backed by the absolute assurance of the guarantee, was what gave Craftsman total market dominance. But this lifetime guarantee wasn't limited to the mechanics, wrenches, and sockets we often remember. As we flip through this catalog, you'll see the promise extended across the entire workshop. You could buy a Craftsman handsaw, a tape measure, or even specialized woodworking clamps, every single item backed by the same unbreakable guarantee. This wasn't a tactical guarantee for just one department. It was a corporate commitment to quality across every single item labeled Craftsman, reinforcing the massive, reliable nature of the Sears promise. And the impact on customers was profound. It eliminated risk. It created brand trust that crossed generations. And it provided a decisive competitive edge. No one else had the scale or the simple terms to compete with the sheer confidence instilled by Sears. But this confidence was also the engine of their secret formula behind their lifetime guarantee. While Craftsman did build quality tools that were made to last, the reality is that of course their tools did break, and yet their business remained successful for decades. So That begs the question, how could Craftsman continue to sell tools at an affordable price while still offering a lifetime guarantee? If the warranty was purely a product guarantee, the logistical cost of replacing millions of tools would have been devastating. How could Sears afford to give away free tools forever? They did it by making the replacement process part of a much larger, more brilliant system. The answer wasn't in the quality of their wrenches, but in the architecture of the system. And you won't find it explicitly stated as a sales pitch. You find it by reading between the lines in the operational fine print. This is where we uncover the true secret. When a Craftsman tool broke, the most convenient thing to do was to walk into a physical Sears retail store for the warranty exchange. This single exchange transformed a low-value, broken piece of metal into high-value foot traffic. Competitors operated through mail order or independent smaller hardware shops. Sears, however, had hundreds of enormous profit-filled retail department stores across the country. The replacement cost of that wrench, which was maybe 50 cents wholesale, could be strategically treated as an advertising expense, but one that guaranteed the customer would step onto the store's high-profit sales floor. As the customer walked to the tool counter, they passed the appliances, the clothing, the housewares. The cost of the replacement wrench was offset 100 times over by the high-margin purchases made along the way. This was not just a replacement, it was a guaranteed sales opportunity. The true secret was the operational genius of weaponizing their massive physical retail footprint. The warranty didn't just sell tools, it was a self-funding retail traffic engine that made the entire Sears Corporation profitable. This secret, this brilliance, was the key to their dominance. But fast forward 50 years, and we see how that weapon has been blunted. Today, while the lifetime guarantee is still promised, the process has become notoriously difficult. Many customers trying to make a return in a physical store often run into issues because the retailer is required to have the exact replacement tool, matching the product code, in stock. This difficulty has dismantled the brilliance of the original system. The guarantee is still a promise, but it's no longer a smooth, simple transaction. It's no longer the frictionless process that guaranteed customer satisfaction and, more importantly, guaranteed Sears profits. The original Craftsman story is a lesson in business strategy. A cheap tool exchange was never just about customer service. It was the strategic key to unlocking massive retail profit. The legend was built on tools made to last generations, but the empire was built on a perfect, profitable process. What's been your experience using Craftsman's lifetime guarantee? Tell me your best or worst warranty story in the comments below. And if you found this interesting, please subscribe for more vintage tool history.